it's live now. Yeah, cool. It's working. So that's a good sign. Let's drop that here. I don't know why it's not up there. It's some goofy thing. But we are live, it looks like. And so if you want to see if it's still live, you could look up here and follow along. But I think we're live, guys. I don't know what's the deal is. Maybe it has to buffer or catch up.
Sure.
All right, guys, we're live.
Good morning, hurling fans. Hailstone Hurling starts now on Michael J. Stotts Field. I'm your commentator, Grieve. There we go. We got it. We had a little technical difficulties this morning, but we look like we're ready to rock.
780 is my pin if this computer goes down. Like, for some reason goes to sleep. It shouldn't.
Okay.
Yep, you guys got it.
4780 is the pin if we go to sleep. Don't let me forget that, everybody. Today we have Team Black versus Team Gray in our first annual competitive league indoor. Full lineups here. Team Lane versus Team Allen. Black versus white. We'll be looking out for the best player, Domhnall, yet to lose a league championship. But Allen, mastermind. Let's see what he does for the lineup to slow him down. I think we only have one sub for the day. Eoin is out. And in his place, I am not sure. Lineups for Team Black: Austin Chinovic, Bill Jones, Ben Bears, Chris Lane, Dave Dodge, Donald O'Donovan, Eoin Mack, Mike D, Zach T. Team Gray: Alan, Brady, Brian Dowling, Brian Murphy, John, Phil, Sucky, Cobb, Will Jackson. That's Big Will. For the goalies, we'll probably have Bill Jones in goal for Team Black and Dr. Stephen Cobb for Gray. Bill Jones and Cobb. I'm going to try to keep some goalie stats. So we're going to go saves and clears. A save has got to be a shot on goal. And a clear can be picking it up from the ground on a scrub. This is American hurling. We get to make our own rules. So we should be starting here in 3 minutes' time. We're going to have 25-minute halves. 3 points for a goal. 1 point for a point. That point's kind of self-descriptive, isn't it? Warm-ups are out taking place. We're going to have Ref Johnny on the scoreboard. Across the way is somebody who is completely shaded by the net, and I can't see their face. But in support, Allie and Giff. Sitting next to me, Ian on the switchboard. It's great to be here, he says. So real defensive lineup from Team White. We got Brady, John Campbell, Phil Foyts, Brian Dowling, Sucky. Do they have any offensive players, you would ask? Murphy and Allen. So here we go. They're lining up. Throw-in should be in about a minute. I should get ready to start the clock.
Just so you know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And Cobb is in goal warming up. Brady taking shots. Johnny is making the call. Here they come to the center. Not everybody has their helmet on yet, though. That's an important part to hurling. So on the pitch for Black, we got Bill Jones, David Dodge, Chris Lane, Austin Shinovic, Domhnall O'Donovan, and Portland Mike. And it looks as though Donovan is going to be heading up top. We got Austin and Chris Lane in the back, and Dodgy. We're live! Dodgy's going to be facing off with Sucky from the white team. Also on the pitch for the white, we have Allen up top, Murphy in the middle, Brian Dowling, and Phil Foyts. And in rough, Phil Foyts up to Allen. Allen's making a run on it. Here comes Bill. And we have a scrum in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, we got good views of that. And Bill hits the ground early. Dowling up. Shot wide. No, shot point. And look at that. I forgot to start the clock. All right, it's only... Oh, shoot. Now it says we have no internet. So that was a point for Dowling. Let's see if I do this correctly. Dowling, point, go. No internet. All right. Little problem with our pad here. It is not connected to the internet. Let me see if I can get that going while paying attention to the game. All right. Phil Foyts clears it up to Allen. It's off the wall. He tries to one-time it into the goal. Misses. Picked up by Allen. Hand pass to Austin Shinovic. I'm going to pull up our settings here and see if I can't get on the internet. So we got one to Dowling, and we got a scrum with Dodgy in the corner, and we got a whistle. All right, whistle should give me a second to check for the settings on this pad. There it is. Find me the internet. Dodgy goes for goal and misses. And it goes back. Alright, we got Wi-Fi's on. We just gotta connect here. Do we know the password for Kiva? No, we'll go guest then. Oh, we still need a password for guest. Yeah, run over there and ask real quick. I'll try to take this, yeah. Ooh, back over there. Dowling with a shot. Goal, Dowling. Dowling is on fire. Point and goal. All right, we got a clear from Bill up to the middle. And Dodgy's making his clear. Now he's on his run. And takes down Dowling on a shoulder-to-shoulder. And a great goal by Dodge. Oh, sorry, Dodge. I think we missed that. And now it's cleared up to Allen. And into the wall. Bill. Kiva 8132. 8312. All right. Anything caps on this thing? 8312. Connect. Dodgy drops it to Lane. Lane scoops it. And good job, Lane. All right. So, I am now connected to the internet. Now I just gotta get back to Chrome and hit a little refresh button there. Let's continue. And we are at about 21 minutes to go. We have a score of 4-3 white leads. All right, so we are gonna change up our clock here. Oh boy, delete. So we are at 20 minutes to go. And we will submit that when we hit actually 20 minutes. And then I'll go in. Hey, did you see who just scored that point for white? No. Alright, we're going to go point white. And we'll give it an unknown. Cleared back to Cobb. Easy scoop for Cobb. And a clear Campbell over to Phil again. 30 seconds to 20 minutes to go. Don't let me forget to click submit. Portland Mike scoops it up. Takes a spill. Has a hand pass over to Zach. Interacted by Phil. And scooped up by White. Right into Donald's hands. But Murph, excellent to able to gather that. And he passes it back to Cobb. Good stuff, Murph. Cobb back to Murph. And he's keeping him busy. And over the heads, right to Donald again. They got one person they don't want to pass it to. He shoots it wide, though, but right to Portland Mike. And hits it right to Cobb. What a save by Cobb. Oh, guys, I forgot to submit the time again. And it goes wide by Dowling. Dowling is up there going at it. Dodgy scoops. We're here in midfield. He's being guarded by Campbell. He's got one behind him. And a foul is called. Woo! Everyone's breathing heavy. Subs are being made left and right. We have got some action. Oh, steps were called. That's a surprise. I didn't see that one coming. So Murph's at the ball. We got Bill and Donald on the goal. And his shot is saved by Bill. All right. So we're submitting with 19 minutes to go. That should be good. I'm going to refresh my goal pages. And we still have a 5-3, but I spoke too soon. That's an Austin goal. It is now 6-5 to Black. Allen's got it. Up top, Ben Bear's guarding. Shot, goal, Allen. Oh, right to Murph. And he's going to regret that one. Murph gets the goal. Quick. All right, so now I got to enter stuff. We got a goal for Murph. Got that. We've got a goal for Dowling. Another goal for Austin. Goal for Dowling. So now we've got a goal for Allen. Another scrub up top. And then let's see here. We did Allen, we did Dowling, and we have an unknown point for White. And then for the Black team, we've got 2 goals by Austin. And we got a whistle. Was that a goal or something? Oh, come on. All right, somehow it's 11-11. So Dodge got a goal. And then there must have been a point that I missed, entering that into the nets. So we'll go unknown point for Black. Did we miss two points for Black? So yeah, we missed a... We'll put another point in for unknown Black. Return. Alright. Maybe another unknown point? Lots been happening when I've been trying to get caught back up. Alright. 11-11. Shot wide by Murph. Barely wide. Bill out to clear. Dowling fighting. Into Sucky. He's got a shot. Oh, he doesn't take it, but readjusts and gets the shot. That's going to be a goal for Sucky. So... we have Gray. Did that just record for Sucky? It did. Yeah, we have 14 to 11. So I do need to take down an oh. Alright, we have 15 minutes of the first half to go. Bill just fires it up to... Who's in there? Can't see that. Austin comes out with it, though. Passes it up to Dodgy. Dodgy's got 3 on him. He resets, and it's a scrum again. All right, so we have an unknown point for Gray. Sucky knocks down a shot from Domhnall. And Sucky hand passes it to Darling, but accepted by Lane. Lane comes in and fires a point. All right. So point for Lane. I finally get to pay attention. Quick subs coming in. Cobb with the ball in hand. All righty. Cobb up to Murph. Murph fires a point. Just takes what he can get. Bill goes deep off the wall to Dodgy, perfectly scooped and shot. Saved by Cobb, scooped by Murph. Murph's got all day running here and just takes what he can get. Another point, Murph. Bill goes back out quick to Dodgy. Dodgy's shot and takes the point. Trading points now here. Here we go. Quick game. Some would say the fastest on an indoor. Up to Allen. Allen guarded hard by Ben. Introduced Domhnall. Hand passes out to Murph. And Murph, oh, little juke on Domhnall, but drops it. Hand passes it to the bench. Side cut coming in from Domhnall. He's got Paul. Dodgy back to Domhnall. And Domhnall's got it up top at the key. Back to Dodgy. Dodgy shot, goal. All right. Tight match here. We go deep to Ben. Ben back to Bill. Bill's taking his time. And fires to John Campbell, who's on the other team, who scoops it up nicely, but Zach's in there fighting. Phil floats. Back to Zach. And Zach tried to pass to Paul A. That gets intercepted by Cobb. We're up to Murph here. And Ben Bears, nice defense there. But Murph still wins it. And he's coming out, and it looks like he's going to take what he can get, and that's a point. Oh, Phil. Nice hands, but passes it up to Dodgy on the black team. Dodgy tries his fancy stuff. That worked. It worked. Of course it did. Domhnall gets the goal. But Allen responds quickly. Oh, we're moving. 12 minutes to go in the half. And we have the home board saying 21-19. I got 21-19 as well. Right. Perfect. So that means Gray is in the lead, and Black just scored a point. Did you see who scored that point from Black?
No, sorry, I'm just...
All right, so we got another unknown for point. We're going to have a lot of unknowns on this game. Allen scoops it here. And off to Murph, who takes a point. And Bill's waiting to out. He does so into Zach's direction, but Cobb gets it and clears to Sucky. And Sucky up to Dowling. Guarded tough by Lane, it looks like. Passed back to John Campbell. That moves it over to Phil. And Phil's got his time, and he takes what he can get, which is a point. Woo! We have a match. Competitive League is living up to its name. Bill off of the wall to Cobb, who's just missed dodgy high. Errant pass by Cobb goes right to Austin Chinovic, passes it up to Zach, and Zach scoops it in for a goal. Yes, we saw that was beautiful movement by the black team. We got hands on shoulders. People are tired out there. Cobb right into Zach's hurl. But Dowling comes out with it, and he passes it, but it goes back to Cobb in goal, who takes his time and delivers a strike to Sucky up top, who takes his shot with a save by Bill, and now Dowling gets the scrum. We got a scrum between Dowling and Domhnall. Who's going to come out with it? And it's Domhnall, and he's off on his way. At midfield, he takes a shot, saved by Cobb, who pushed it wide. Murph's got it, and he's going to shoot it in, but lands right onto Bill's hand. Good save by Bill, and it's into the rafters. All right, 23-23, 9 minutes to go. Up into the ceiling for that one. So it goes back to Cobb. And everyone's on white's just standing still. So he just fires it up. It goes off the wall. And there's a scrum between 2 black, 1 white. And now there's 2 white. And Sucky comes out with it. And he's going to take a shot. Goes wide into Dodgy's hand. Dodgy's working on the clear. And he clears it to a point. So not really a clear. An extremely fast-paced game. Cobb's going to puck it out here. And we had some movement from White, but shoots it deep off the wall. Domhnall is able to scoop and has time. Dodgy standing alone. Has his time. Comes Brady, and he takes it into the rafters. Little bit of a switch going from indoor and outdoor. Got to keep them low in indoor. Little confusion. So Cobb pucks out to Sucky. Takes his first open man. Sucky's taking his time to find his right guy, but puts it right to Dodgy. Dodgy recovers. Brady's on. And to Domhnall at mid. Fires it. Save by Cobb. That looked like it went into the rafters. And so it's going to go to the opposite goaltender for a puck out. Due to the pandemic, everybody is in face mask, which is adding to the fatigue level of the players for sure. Puck out to Austin Chinovic, but it's off of his hand. Brady picks up and clears over to Allen. Allen picks it up, and he's got some streakers and Phil Floyd's, but it's intercepted by Ben Bears and Domhnall O'Donovan to Dodgy. Dodgy's going to take his point, and it's low enough. Woo! That was close, though. Cobb pucks it out, right back to Dodgy, who passes it off to Domhnall. Domhnall's making a run. He resets, takes his shot, point Domhnall. Point Domhnall, go. All right, Cobb pucks out to Sucky, his first open man. Sucky's taking his time, gives it over to Phil, but bad pass to Chinovic. Shot! Oh, what a save by Cobb. It goes wide. So now Michael from Portland. Passes it to Shinovic. Back to Portland Mike, who's scrumming for it. Sucky moves in. And to Brady. Brady passes it up to Allen. Off of Ben Bear's hurl, right to Allen. And Allen's taking his time now. He's got a shrieker in Brady. But it was a high pass that ends up getting collected by... Oh, geez, what a clear by Shinovic all the way back from the front line. Now he's trying to go for it with Brady. It's a little bit of a scrum. And it goes to Austin, who passes it up to Portland Mike, but it's defended well by Phil, and he does collect it over to Sucky. Sucky's got one on. That's Portland Mike. He's going to go back to Murph. Murph is probably going to take his point, and he does. Murph's piling in the points now to Dodge. Dodge collects. Sucky on. We got a pass up to Paul, but cut off expertly by Phil. Over to Allen at mid. Back to John Campbell. Back to Allen. Back to Sucky. Over to Phil. Phil collects it and sends it over to Allen. It's a high pass, so Dodgy's able to intercept, but to Sucky. Sucky's making a run on midfield, seeing his options, and he takes his point. Sucky. Point. All right, so Bill with a quick clear out up to Paul Anderson, but is able to be collected by Murph, who makes a run back for defense. Over to Cobb, and takes his time to Sucky. Nice job, Cobb. And Sucky takes that point again. Sucky. Bill, long clear, collects to Cobb. Cobb to Sucky. That Cobb to Sucky connection's really going. Up to Allen. Allen is all alone. All he's got to do is get it to his hand. Ben able to expertly get back on defense, but a slow rolling shot goes in for goal for Allen. All right. And we are back in action from a puck out from Bill. Sends it deep again. No one home. Murph easily collects, and he's coming up. Point Murph. So our goal score leader is Allen at 3. We have a tight match still, 30-26 Gray, 3 minutes to go. Domhnall carrying it up the pitch, takes his shot, saved by Cobb! And it is collected in by Big Will Jackson, 6'8". Back to Cobb, Cobb out to Dowling, and he hits it into the net. We're going to have a side cut by Zach. He's got one option back, which is goalie, but it goes to Domhnall. And he takes his shot, blocked by Cobb, and Black's got no one sitting in front of goal, so it's easily cleared for a point by Murph. All right. And Paul Anderson comes up for an easy target clear, and he takes it in. And he's making his run. He's got 2 on him now. Loses possession. And now it's a scrum. And Murph comes out with it. He's got a run on Michael. And passes it back to Campbell, who collects. Maybe? We got to push him back here. By Portland Mike. Murph will take, at this distance, probably lining up for a point. 90 seconds to go with a 5-point lead. Trying to push it to 6. Scoop and point. Murph, point. Almost as fast as I can record them, Murph puts them in. All right, Bill, we got 45 seconds to go. He goes deep. It hits a target this time, and Austin Chinovic passes it back to Portland Mike, but intercepted by Murph. That goes up to Sucky. We got 30 seconds to go. Setting himself up for a buzzer beater, so sends it over to Murph. They're taking their time, and he puts it in on Bill. Now it's Black's opportunity to get a last say, and it goes for a point for Dodge. So we got 15 seconds to go. Cobb is thinking about where he wants to go, and he sends it off to a sideline cut with 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and it's going to die on a sideline cut. Wow, what a half. We've got 33 to 27. 6-point lead for Gray. All right, so I will get myself set up for the second half to start. All right, so to go over what we have for points, we got the goal leader in Allen for Team Gray, and we got the overall point leader in Murph for Team Gray. So Murph is sitting at a happy 12 points scored, 9 of them from points. Allen with 9 points scored. Leading scorer for Team Black is Dodgy. He's got 4 points, 2 goals. Domhnall at 1-1. 5 unknown points that half. Hopefully we're able to do a little bit better in the second half. Internet's working, so should have a little less unknowns. Always can roll it back and see who it goes to. But we're going to have to see a little bit more action, I think, out of Domhnall. Sitting at 1-1. He needs to be able to be at the pace of a Murph or Allen for Team Gray. Domhnall was doing a lot of facilitating through the middle, and Gray was quick to double team. He had a few wides as well. Both teams circled up. They're getting their waters in. That means I should take a sip of my coffee. Oh yeah, Ian's sitting next to me. Anyone's game. 6-point game. So, 6 goals to Black, 9 points. For Gray, 6 goals to 15 points. So equal on goals, but really Murph, if he picks the ball up anywhere around mid, he's just going to put in a point. I think they're going to stick to their game plan. This is always my favorite part about sports, that halftime adjustment. What are you going to do? And typically the winning team goes, hey, we're winning. Let's not change. And then the losing team goes, we're losing. Let's make a change. And then sometimes the losing team wins. So it'll be interesting to see if Team Gray comes up with a different lineup. We got Allen doing all the talking over there, so we know that something's going to be happening. What do you think, Johnny? Good game, right? Yeah. Super close. We had a little internet kerfuffle, but we're back up and going now. We didn't have connection on like the point score tablet, but we got it connected. But we had 5 unknown points in that first half because we just trying to get stuff working and couldn't figure out who's doing what. Yeah. Good low foul too in that first half. Good low foul. Yeah, that was. So we've got we're gonna take a 5-minute half. So we got a minute 20 to go before we fire up. I'm gonna tell myself one more time, I will not forget to start the clock. I wonder if we have anyone. Oh, we have 3 watching now. That's exciting. Who's watching? Let's see here. How do you work Bill's computers? Hey, Bill. Yes, working. The tablet wasn't connected to the internet. We got it connected. But so we had 5 unknown points that half. But solid. Yeah, we got 3 watching. Yeah. Well, to whoever's watching. 3 watching now. I can't see who, though. Oh, Wags. Wags, is that one of you? All right. Here we go. Everybody's taking that lineup. I got my hand on the clock, guys. I'm going to start it. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, we're going to go back to the widescreen for everybody. Everyone should have been able to study the board. Water bottles are going away. Masks are coming back up. Is there a sport where teams don't switch a side after half? It's going to confuse me. They switch sides. No, they switch sides. Ian said swimming. I don't think swimming has a half, though. All right, we're lined up. Clocks are going. And ball in. And I submitted the clock, guys. We got a clock that's rolling. Allen with it, forgetting where he's going. See, we switched sides. I knew that was going to happen right away. Tries to flick it to Sucky, and Sucky collects and fires towards goal. Goes wide into Bill's hands, who passes it up to the other team, Sucky. And we got Portland Mike trying to win it, but up to Murphy, who collects. You got Austin Chinovic over to Sucky. And now we've got Lane on Sucky, who blocks it down to Domhnall. Domhnall is moving up, and he's going to take his point, and it goes point for Domhnall. First score of the half is for Black, asserting that they want a comeback. Going up to Allen, who misses it to his hand, but gets it past the goalie, but Domhnall there to collect it. We're going up to Chinovic. Collects, it's in his hand. He hand passes over to Portland Mike, who scoops it and takes his shot low, goes just wide to Sucky, who passes it up to Murph, and we're into the net. Sideline cut for Domhnall. Team Black, he doesn't have many options. Austin makes himself available, but he goes up the line to Dodgy, collected by Murph. Murph back to Sucky, Sucky over to Phil. Good movement. Phil resets, so he's got a couple to the hand to go, but passes it over to Allen, who collects and takes a shot, and it goes in. Great shot by Allen. Bill up to Dodgy. Dodgy one-touches it to Mike. Ooh, but collected and put out by Cobb. And now back to the beautiful... Wow, Murph just really trying to extend the point. That went wide. And so it goes up to Portland Mike, who collects, takes his shot. Cobb blocks, Sucky collects. Team White. Ooh. Sucky tries to clear, it goes right to Chinovic. Dodgy's trying to collect here. In the scrum still. Still in the scrum. And collects. And now Dodgy's going to try to put it in on goal here. And he goes wide. Back to Cobb. Cobb clears it, but Chinovic knocks it down again. Now it's a scrum. John Campbell comes out with it. White moving it up the field. Passes it back to Phil. Phil's got his time. Hand passes it over to Dowling. Dowling is able to... Ooh, good defense there. We got a... no push, says Johnny. And going wide by... Bill collects and has time. Bill finds Cobb. Blake's got no one up top again. That can't be the game plan. And now Ben Bears fires in on goal, but goes for a point. That gets Ben Bears on the board. So far, White has been able to expand their lead. All right, scrum here for the ball. Dodgy comes out with it, and he takes his shot, goes wide, Collected by Phil, who tries to hit it up, but Zach intercepts. He takes his shot, blocked back by Phil. Murph's got it. He sends it up, but it gets blocked down by Zach. John Campbell hand passes over to Sucky. Sucky over to Murph. He collects it off the wall, and he's going to pass it up to Campbell, who breaks free, takes his shot on goal, goes wide, but it swoops around to Allen, who's got it, and he's going to take his shot on goal and goes for a point. You could see by Allen's reaction, he wanted that to be in the upper 90, though. Bill goes up to Dodgy, but comes high off the net, so we're going to have a sideline cut for White. So we got an 8-point lead for Gray, 21 minutes to go in the half. Cobb pucks it out up to Allen. Allen is able to collect in the corner. He is being harassed by Domhnall, who strips him, and now he's being held by Campbell. So we get a free coming from Domhnall, and he could take his point if he likes. Oh, but a bad pickup. So now we are on Dowling. Dowling tried to pass up to Allen, but it's intercepted by Domhnall. Domhnall makes his run, sets shot, blocked by Cobb. Cobb is having a brilliant time in goal. Dodgy collects, though, and is getting triple teamed. Let's see if he can find the open man. And he instead runs back to half, presuming we'll take his point. Goes for goal, and another save by Cobb. Portland Mike is able to collect, though, and goes over to Zach. Zach takes his shot, and goal, Zach. Beautiful shot, Zach. Cobb sends it deep and right to Zach. Scores the goal. Oh, that was a bit misunfortunate. They were having a sub. Got hit by the ball. I should have been, I don't know if you called too many men on the field, but... Oh, Dodgy with one of his trick moves on the big Will Jackson. And now... he resets and takes his shot, blocked down by Big Will. Scrum with Portland Mike and Dowling for the ball. And Dowling comes out, goes to Sucky. Sucky to Big Will. Big Will sends it up. Bill with the save. Bill makes his run, goes wide. Finally, Black has someone up top. It's Paul. He's trying to collect. He does collect. And middle to Austin. Great pass. Goal. Austin Shinovic. Quick puck out by Cobb up to Allen. And we got a scrub between Allen and Austin to see who can come out with it. Sucky joins in. Now 3 White are in with just Austin. Gotta believe White's going to come out with this because of that. And they do. Sucky hits it up, but Domhnall is able to collect. So it looks like Domhnall has moved back on defense. He points from deep, and he is staying on Murph. So if we hear Murph's name a little less this second half, it will be because he's being tightly guarded. Now the puck out by Cobb went straight to Domhnall, who charged and took a shot on goal, which went in. So now we've got a match. Oh, Bill just got it blocked down by Murph. That went into goal. That's going to be fun to rewatch. Not for Bill, though. Puck out by Bill. Hit an open Portland Mike, but squirts under his hand. Cobb's able to collect and send it up to Sucky, who's got time. Over to Brady. Brady's going to take a shot, and he puts it in goal. All right, Brady on the board. Paul Anderson collects and knocked down by Big Will Jackson in the bright yellow cleats. To Portland Mike. Can he make something happen here? Got some big defenders on the Team Gray here. So we have Murph running hard, shot, and goal. Well, just as I said, Domhnall was guarding Murph. He went to go take a breather, and when that breather occurred, it went 2 goals straight to Murph. We have got a match, everyone. 16 minutes to go. 7-point game. 46 to Gray. Scoop by Murph. Goes for goal. And it is saved by Bill, but Allen is able to collect, which puts Ben back in goal. And Allen is able to recollect his shot that was blocked down. Chinovic on him. Over to Murph, who's got Ben on him. And let's see if Murph takes his point, and he goes for it, but drops it short. Bill goes for off wide. Black again. No one up top for Black. That's got to be hurting them. And over to Sucky. Sucky sends it over to Phil. Phil collects. They got a 2-on-1 with Lane as the defender. Now Donald's back out after his breather. He's on Sucky. And Sucky sends it low to Phil. Phil collects and, tried a hand pass for Lane, but just missed. Chinovic's able to collect, sends it to Dodgy. Dodgy's in there. And Cobb is just playing really, really well. He always plays well, but today is just exceptional goaltender play. I guess we don't call him Doctor for no reason. Allen over to wide open Murph, who's able to flip it in. Oh, Murph, that was beautiful. All right. So Murph is back on his scoring. Oh, the puck out by Bill goes into the net. We're going to have a sideline cut. It's like Big Will Jackson's going to take it. Gray is taking their time. They got a 10-point lead. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, go ahead. And Black got a point. I don't know who got it. I wasn't paying attention. All right. So, Gray here. Hand passes it into the net. We have a sideline cut. Sideline cut is when I take a sip of my coffee, and then they take it too quick, and I don't see what happens. All right, sideline cut by Domhnall. Back to Lane. Lane to Dodgy. Dodgy's got open. Shot on goal, but he takes the point. All right. So Cobb is collecting. The scoreboard has it 49-43. I have it. Shoot, another point that I just missed. Oh, good job, Allie. Allie's collecting loose slitters. Dodgy tries to go for goal. Oh! Hand blocked by Phil. Portland. Oh, my God. Another save by Cobb. Jed is getting out of hand, Cobb. He's got to let some in. Austin steals a pass. Passes it up. Intercepted by Big Will. But there's a scrum for it now. Big Will kicks it up. And Dowling and Lane are in a scrub for it now. Lane's able to come out with it to an Austin, who takes his shot, goes just wide, but finally Black has someone up top with Dodgy, and he's able to get a shot on, but of course it's Cobb with the save. It's moved up to Sucky, who sends it up the field to Bill Jones, the opposite goaltender, who is in a scrum with Dowling. No one's taking the goal right now. Hopefully Black comes out with it, and finally a ball in hand here for Domhnall. And he takes his shot, goes wide. So I got to catch up with the scoreboard here. So, goal by, I don't know. Portland Mike. Goal by Portland Mike. That gets him on the board, but we got a lot of unknowns here. Brady scoops it. Blocked down by Paul Anderson. Ooh, can't check into the boards. That was a close one. Zach's got it. Passes it over to Paul A. Paul A collects and passes it back to Zach. Zach is able to get it up the sideline, but to a scrum. And back over to Bill, who's able to scoop. Hand pass to Dodgy. Black is literally no one in the offensive half. So, point Dodge. All right, let's see. We got 50 gray, 47 black. Did we just have a goal? Yes, goal white. And then goal Domhnall. It's hard to keep score. Once you get behind, you get behind. Cobb sends it up to Allen. Allen is unable to collect and hits it into the net for a sideline cut. So, I have the scoreboard correct. 10 minutes to go. 3-point match. Dodgy at midfield, making his run, takes his shot. Goal Dodgy. We've got a tied match. So, Gray, at their most, led by 10. Cobb collects. And he's going to send it to Brady. Brady's got all the time he wants to take. Hand passes to Phil. Phil hand passes back to Cobb. Again, Black not really playing anyone up top, so White really takes their time in the back end. And then over to Brady. Brady's unable to collect. Domhnall takes it away. He resets, and he passes it up to Paul Anderson, who doesn't catch it. Murph to Phil. Phil back to Murph. Going to take their time in the back end again. Murph goes for point, and he collects. Double-digit points for Murph. Puck out by Bill, goes up to Paul Anderson, unable to collect. Who else would be there but Cobb? Cobb passes it up to Murph. Murph collects at about midfield. He's got all day. Goes for goal, just wide. But we got Allen in the scrum, collects, shot, blocked down by Ben. Blocked down by Ben, 2 in a row. Ben Bears with the block downs, collected by Bill Jones, who passes it up to Dodgy, who's there. He's got a wide open Paul A up top. And good defense by Phil Foyts, who's taking his time, passes it up to Allen off of the wall. Allen is able to not collect into the fence. We got a sideline cut for Black. So we've got 54, 53. And we got a scrum, 2 white, 3 white. Collects by Allen. Allen makes his run. He takes his shot on goal, which goes in. So we got 8 minutes to go with a 4-point game. Austin collects up top, and he takes his shot, but it goes high for a point. Cobb pucks out to Brady. Brady's at midfield, eyes up a point, shoots it wide. That's going to be a puck out for Bill. Bill goes way up top to Big Will Jackson, collects. Don't run into him. And now we got Dodge to Domhnall, to goal by Domhnall. Puck out by Cobb was quick to Murph. Who draws a holding call, so he will have a shot just outside the line. And is anybody going to get on the line for with Bill? Oh, no. Didn't see what the call was, but it's Black. Sends it up to Domhnall, but Cobb collects, passes it up to Sucky. Cobb is on one. So tied game, 7 minutes to go. Sucky making a run. He resets beautifully. He takes his shot. Great save by Bill. Oh! John Campbell takes him out. But penalty call. Looks like Bill will take See if he goes for point or drops it for Portland Mike, who collects at midfield, brings it up, and he takes his shot, which goes in. Well played, Portland Mike. And we have got a timeout, which means I need to go back to the clock. Backspace, backspace. We'll have 6 minutes to go when we start it back up. So we can take a moment to take a look at how many unknowns I'm putting on the board here. So, I would say the story of the half is Domhnall went from 1-1 to 4-3. That's big. And just a good team effort from Black on goals. Zach with 2, Portland Mike with 2, Domhnall with 4, Dodgy with 3, and Austin Shinovic with 3. So, we have 14 goals for Black, 18 points. For Gray, 13 goals, 18 points. So, a goal is the difference. What a match we've got going. All right, timeout is over. We'll switch us back to full view, and we're going to have a puck out by Cobb. Yes, I will fix the clock as soon as we get it going in. And we just got Campbell to get his helmet on. So, it's 7:51 a.m. Central Time. It is 12 degrees outside, sunny, and we've got a final 6 minutes to go. Cobb does a short puck to Dowling. Dowling takes his time but hits it off Austin's back, recollects Dowling. He's got Big Will, who he passes over to, and back up to Dowling. That sends it. Oh, but a bad pass and held by Campbell. So Domhnall's going to have his point here. Let's see if this turf treats him a little bit better than last time. He can actually pick it up. A lot of people on the line. Got to expect him to take a point here. Doesn't. Goes for goal and gets it. Oh, God. Barely see that slitter move. All right. So Cobb sends it, but blocked down expertly by Shinovic to Dodgy. Murph's on the ground. We don't know how. No one was paying attention. He seems upset. Shinovic collects, passes it off to Portland Mike, takes his shot, goes wide, back to Shinovic, and oh, he had an open goal, but Cobb got in his way. Wow. Action is intense. Dowling at mid, passes it up. No one's home, though, for White. Oh, the tides have turned. We got 3 Whites back on defense, none on offense. And we move it up to Dowling. Dowling is being guarded by Lane, and there's a scrum, but Sucky comes in to assist, and still a scrum. Kicked out by Campbell to Big Will, and then Big Will is tried to be moved by Paul A, but that didn't work. Oh, a bad pass by Campbell. Goes to Dodgy. Dodgy makes his run, takes his point. You might be hearing a lot of whistles. There is a game behind us going on. All right, Cobb pucks it out up to Allen, which goes by around the corner to Bill. Bill back to Lane. Lane sends it up to the corner. Hits the net. Sideline cut. 4 minutes to go. 57 for Gray, 64 for Black, 7 points. This is where Allen usually will step it up and put a goal in. So we're going to look at the white or the yellow helmet of Allen as Phil brings it up, takes his point. Good play, Phil. Take what they're giving you. All right, Bill for the puck out, sends it to Dodgy, clean to his hand, quick turnaround and shot, blocked down by Phil. Oh, but a foul, push in the back by Phil. Oh, tough luck on that one. That was a good play by Phil. So it's going to be dodgies in from just beyond the line. We've got 4 whites on the line. We've got a 6-point game. Dodgy should take the point here, push it to 7. Let's see if he does it. He passes it. Then a bad pass by Portland Mike into the net for a sideline cut. Should have taken his point there. Pushed it to a 3-possession game. Oh, chop by Dodgy, but doesn't get called. Allen's able to collect to Murph. Murph up to Sucky. Sucky takes a shot. Goes wide. Collected by Domhnall. Now, Domhnall sends it up the line to Dodgy. Dodgy's fucking about in the middle. Ooh, I should probably watch my language. Dodgy collects, sends it to Portland Mike. Shot. Goal, Portland Mike. Was that the dagger? Great play by Portland Mike. Up top to Allen. Allen's in a scrub with 2 black. We got the goalie Bill Jones in there. Paul A. And then Sucky joins in, so it gets kicked out, but it is able to be collected by Lane, who's being harassed by Brady, and into the rafters. Under 2 to go. 9-point game. Up to Murph. Murph to Sucky. Sucky takes a shot right off the back of Allen. He's going to feel that one tomorrow morning. Lane back to Paul A. Paul A sends it, stays below the rafters to the corner, and then Cobb clears it, but into the net. Sideline cut by Black. Less than 90 seconds to go. What a comeback by Black. I think Gray is starting to feel it. Into Portland Mike. Good collection. Wide open. Got a shot. Oh, shoots it wide, though. But Dodgy's able to collect in the corner. Joined, double-teamed in there. Dodgy, soccer player, is probably just pinning it in the corner. And it goes out to Domhnall. Domhnall fires away. Blocked by Cobb. What a game by Cobb. Really hope that Gray would have pulled that out, because Cobb just had excellent game. Up to Allen. We've just got 35 seconds to go. Out to Phil Foyts. Phil Foyts is collect to his hand. Austin Chinovic still playing tough defense here in the waning seconds of the match. Got a scrum for it. Gets kicked out. And then Domhnall's able to collect at midfield. Passes it off to Dodgy. And Dodgy will ceremoniously run out the clock, as he loves to do, and reset 6 times. And now he's just running backwards. Oh, now he's running forwards. Oh, there he goes. He resets. And Dodgy's got the ball on the stick. And he takes his shot, but it was before time. And game. Wow. Hurling's back. What a match. So, hey, only 4 unknowns in the second half. I did better. Final score, 67 Black, 58 to Gray. Black, 16 goals, 19 points. Gray, 13 goals, 19 points. So, here is where we decide man of the match, as the players meet at midfield for a good shake. So the way the competitive league will work this year is these 2 teams will play 4 matches. If tied at the end of 4, then there will be a tiebreaker 5th match. Got to clear out quick because pitch is being taken over at 8 o'clock. And I think I could stop streaming once I name the man of the match. So I think we're going to have to give it up to Austin Chinovic with 3 goals and 1 point.
Might have given it to Cobb with all those blocks.
Well, his team didn't win, though, so.
True.
All right. Chinovic. Austin Chinovic. Austin Chinovic. Yeah, 3 goals, 1 point.